Mr. Malema is well known for regularly chanting Dubo Ipunu, shoot the Boer, where Boer can variably be understood as farmer or Afrikaner. South African courts originally judged that this phrase constituted prohibited hate speech, but that decision has since been overturned by a higher court. To put this in perspective, while Mr. Malema, a prominent politician, is given free rein to call for the killing of fellow citizens, a previously unknown estate agent was found guilty of using a racial slur about blacks by the Equality Court and required to pay 150,000 rand to the Oliver and Adelaide Tambo Foundation. Criminal charges were subsequently also brought against her, and she was sentenced to pay a fine of 5,000 rand and to 2 years imprisonment, suspended for 5 years. This kind of differential treatment reflects the power dynamics of post-apartheid South Africa. Apologists for the Kill the Boer song, including former President Thabo Mbeki, argue that the words are not to be taken literally, but some clearly understand them literally. In one case, for example, the blood of the victims of farm murder was used to write the words "Kill the Boer" on the walls of their homestead. Julius Malema has explicitly refused to rule out the possibility of calling for genocide. He has said, "We're not calling for the slaughtering of white people, at least for now," on more than one occasion. He has refused to pledge that he would not call for such slaughter in the future, and has reaffirmed his willingness to use violence, even though he lives in a constitutional democracy where blacks constitute 80 or 90% of the population, depending on how broadly the category black is construed. Meanwhile, the white proportion of the South African population has declined from around 22% in 1921 to 13% in 1995 and 7.3% in 2022.